We will start with an opening statement from the Michael Price family. UCLA women's head basketball coach, Cori Close. She's joined by freshman Lina Sontag, Kiki Rice, and senior Charisma Osborne.
I said this with TV after the game, but we have a saying that our director of mental training is taught us that sometimes you, sometimes me, but always us. And, today, different people stepped up and different people made contributions. And I think, I've just talked to this team about earning confidence and what kind of habits are you willing to commit to so that we can grow into becoming a special team. We're not there yet. even today, we have lots that we need to improve on, but I think they really committed to the basics. And, credit to Tennessee. Their utmost respect for them. I think they play so hard. I think we were able to take away what they do best. They only had 9 points in transition. They averaged 24% of their offense comes in transition. And our ability to defend and rebound and out-rebound them by 11, I think was really key because they weren't able to get those easy baskets in transition. So I thought we had ups and downs on offense, but I thought for the most part, with a few lapses, that our defense and rebounding was the difference in the game.
Thank you, Coach. We'll start with questions in the room and then move to the Zoom.
We'll start with Charisma. You guys made 16 threes. I believe you made 8 of your first 11, and I think the last of that was when you fired one from about 6 feet beyond the arc. I'm not sure if that's your normal catch and shoot.
That wasn't my favorite one of the ones you made, just so you know.
But kind of, what was working to get you guys, the open shots and to make them when you got them?
Yeah, I think we talked a lot about running in transition and being able to kick up and attack. And I think our point guards and just the guards getting into the paint and being able to find the shooters, I think we did a really good job with that. But even before the game, Coach Cori was like, we're due for one soon. So finally, we were able to hit our threes.
For Lina, what did you think about the way you guys played from in front the whole time, that they were chasing you guys the whole way and you guys were able to, how much did that help confidence that you guys weren't, having them come back in the game?
I think we just brought a lot of energy and that just lifted us up the whole game. We just had the most energy. They didn't even get a chance to do anything because we were celebrating everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we just kept them behind, and I think that's just the biggest thing that helped us, the energy.
And then for Kiki, you guys I think finished 21 assists on 27 baskets.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of what was I don't know if that was something you felt like you guys would do as well as you did today, but kind of what was the mentality, it seemed like, of sharing the ball the way you guys did?
Yeah, I think it definitely helped that we shot the ball super well, but we made a big emphasis before the game to make sure we're moving without the ball. And so when we focus on when someone drives, we have great drivers to relocate the people on the wing. And I think we executed that really well and we just created open shots.
Or just the same thing. The sharing of the ball, a lot of it was hockey assists in many cases of, someone should have gotten an extra one to start it. But I would imagine you were really pleased with the way the ball moved.
Yeah, I thought there were several times, especially in the first quarter, where we passed up a good shot for a great shot and made that one more. We really made a huge emphasis that we wanted to get to the ball to the paint off the dribble or off the pass, kick it out one more. And that's something we practice every single day is paint touch, extra pass 3. And we haven't been making as many of our threes recently. And so I did think we were due, but I know we're a good shooting team, but I thought our ability to selflessly share the ball, but also we had to do it with poise because I knew they were going to be in passing lanes. They were going to be taking a lot of chances. They're going to be mixing their defense. So it wasn't about just making the one simple pass. It's going to be about using deception, trying to beat them at their own game, get them to overcommit into passing lanes so we could get one more pass for a great shot, not just a good shot.
I want to start first with Charisma, and then I want the freshman to answer. Charisma first. Cori mentions poise. Mm-hmm. And at times I look up, there's 3 or 4 freshmen on the floor at a time. So how you, being the upperclassmen, handle that and have given them to have the ability to have so much confidence on the floor?
Yeah, I don't think it's just me. I think my teammates who aren't on the court, they're talking so loud and helping them out. And obviously I try to do what I can to help them out, but I think they've just been working on it and growing in that. And like, if you saw our first game to now, like they've grown so much. So like, I'm super proud of them in the way that they've been able to just continue to shine. But I think it's a group effort from the coaches to everyone sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I see the two of you grow in every game. How have you all been able to become so comfortable on the floor this early in the season?
I'd say like, I think our coaches and our teammates instill a lot of confidence in us. And like, we know that we can play basketball. And I think, we put a lot of work in practice and just, watching film. So I think to know that our teammates have our back, like it's okay to make mistakes as long as, we get back and the next play is a strong one. I think it really helps when you have a really supportive group around us.
Cori, I know that you don't care too much about rankings and all that kind of stuff, but to have the #1 recruiting class, to have charisma on your team and to not be ranked, are you all playing kind of with a chip on your shoulder? You got something to prove?
Honestly, I don't think we'd earned anything yet. I honestly don't think that's we're going to have plenty of opportunities. I said to the team many times, and don't even distract yourself because we haven't earned anything yet. And I said, you'll have plenty of chances to earn it. But you just focus on championship habits. You just focus on having the best practice, giving and growing every day. If we do not get distracted by some of those other things that are not under our control, I really believe this team can grow into, I don't care about the rankings, but that level of a team. But you only do that by having that level of practice, that level of preparation, that level of commitment, coming early, staying late. These freshmen, I always say age ain't nothing but a number if you're willing to create the right habits. And they're in the gym early, they're watching extra film, they're learning, they have humility about them. That allows me to coach them hard. I think those are really important things. And, I really think we're not there yet. And let's not deceive ourselves. Marquette and Gonzaga both beat top 5 teams too, right? So, we're not done. We've made a good step today. But we are just focused on getting better each and every day.
Now we'll go to the Zoom participants. First up, we have Sue Favor.
Hey, hi there, ladies. This is for any of the players who wish to answer. Carolyn did kind of cover a little bit of the tacticals, but you guys played with a lot of confidence today. First question is, how did you mentally prepare to face Tennessee today?
I think we just know what we're really good at. Like, the coaches told us exactly what we needed to do, attack the basket. I think we're really, really good in transition. So I think just following the scouting report gave us a lot of confidence. And I don't know if you saw the bench, but everyone was hyped. Every time we hit a 3, people on the court were super hyped. So I think just knowing what we do well and our teammates supporting us.
And it's hard to believe it's only been 2 weeks since I was watching your last practice before the start of the season, because it seems like you've grown a lot in those 2 weeks. Obviously, the chemistry is getting better. What other things have helped you guys adjust and be ready for playing high-level opponents and then adjust to each other's game?
I think we've, like, every single time we play a new opponent, we've gotten more used to executing scouting reports and really focusing on what we need to do to win that game. So I think with each game, we get another opportunity to face a different opponent, work defensively on different things offensively. So I think just the opportunity to play more games and get more experience, especially when we have a lot of freshmen, is super helpful.
I think one other thing, Sue, can I answer that real quick, is that
Yeah. Absolutely.
Really, really important is that it's the closest game we've had to our controllable goals that we track for every game. So the 4 areas are offensive rebound percentage, defensive rebound percentage, passion plays. We had our highest total of the year. We had 40% of the offensive misses, 82% of the defensive misses, and we had 7 kills, which is, our goal is 8, but that's 3 stops in a row. And then the last one we didn't get, which was try to be out of the bonus 3 out of 4 quarters. That didn't quite go our way, but those are the 4 areas that we really try to hold ourselves to every single game. And this was the closest game we came to reaching all 4 of those goals. And I just think that's who we have to be. Those are things that are under our control. Those are things that travel. Those are things you do not need to be a senior to do. You need to just show up with the things under your control. And I think that's why, Sue, our chemistry is building, is that we're taking better, more consistent care of the things under our control.
Fantastic. And then my last question was for you, Cori. Just, I know you always have that list of things that need to happen next. What is the next step for Bruin improvement at this point?
Well, I think now, you just got to focus in on Gonzaga and Marquette. I think it's recovery and figuring out what our matchups we're going to want to exploit and what the style of play needs to happen so that we can get the right scoring catches for the right people according to our opponent. So I'm not quite ready to answer that yet. I need to do a little more work and watch this next game. But I think the thing we did for this game is, yes, we had a scouting report and that there were some slight tweaks that we needed to have against Tennessee, but the focus really was on who are we going to be? Who are we going to step into? What kind of greatness are we going to choose? And are we going to earn the confidence that we really want? And, they might look a little different in style tomorrow, but the focus is going to be the same.
Thanks a lot, ladies.
Thank you, Sue. Do we have any more questions in the room?
And as usual, thank you guys for covering our game. It's such a huge deal to have people telling the stories of these great women, and we got to continue to do it. We got to continue to grow our game together.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.